And in this charming 19th century river community, everybody knows the ghosts.
I just thought it was people just making things up to be heard.
Folks say as night falls over Union Cemetery, restless spirits rise from their tombs, haunting many of the historic buildings their earthly bodies visited, like the 1872 St. John United Church of Christ, where some say organ music has been heard coming from the empty sanctuary. But it's in the church office next door where Pastor Jeff Wargo has encountered spirits countless times.
And all of a sudden I heard the screen door open to the office building, and I could hear footsteps coming down the hallway right to here, to the doorway. And as I looked up, there was nobody there.
Every day that I'm normally up here, I hear them walking across the grates or just doing these practical jokes on the trucks.
As a new firefighter, Mike Mesko often spends time in the firehouse alone, or so he thinks.
It sounds a lot like our doors on our trucks are opening. Like you'll hear that in the background. Thinking somebody's out doing work on the trucks, going through checking the equipment in the trucks. We come out here and you're the only one in the firehouse and there's nobody else out here.
Creepy.
So it could just be Howie playing with his tools. It definitely doesn't feel like he's out there to hurt us. It still feels like he's one of our brothers out there just watching our back.
The cowboy nods his head, the gate flies open, and he holds on for dear life on top a 2,000-pound bull as it twists and turns. Welcome to the rodeo's main event, bull riding.
I moved up from Kentucky. I just love being a cowboy.
Your rodeo is either in your blood or it's not in your blood.
The goal is to stay on a bull for 8 seconds. Then you go on from there. You got to look good doing it.
You know, I never thought that I would be here running a museum, but I've turned into a motorhead.
The men love it for what they are. The women love it because they're beautiful pieces.
It's almost, when I'm up there, it's like visiting with 12 of my children.
Whether you like your power under the hood or admired from afar, the America on Wheels Museum has something for anyone with a need for speed.
People are already talking about when we expand and when we add another wing. So I think that really says a lot about how far we've come and what we've got to show.
Just about every seasoned hockey player fell in love with the sport as a mere kid about half the size of the stick. Those powerful slap shots come after years of practice.
Sometimes the kids just see the Flyers or the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins on TV and want to try it.
The Sturgis pretzel name goes back to 1861 when my great-grandfather started the whole business.
We're a very small bakery. We have about 25 people that work here total.
This was my first job, rolling and twisting. I was 12 years old when I started. It's always stuck with me the rest of my life.
Hello, my name's Tony. I am the humble sandwich maker. Let's go in and make some sandwiches. So what else are we going to start off with today?
Have an Italian hoagie.
Yes, you may. Lettuce, tomato, oil, and vinegar. And what are we going to start off with on this fabulous day?
On this fabulous day, we're having a mama.
Mama toasted and melted?
Toasted and melted.
There it is, toasted and melted.
He has a special called Shots. It's got rye bread, Santa Fe turkey, more rye bread, best sandwich ever.
The most popular sandwich, I'd have to say, is the Shots or the Santa Fe, the Gubin, the Italian hoagie, the stuff your face. Some of the items that you don't see out on the rest of the world here.
It's the closest thing there is to a New York deli anywhere around here. And it's just like a fun place to hang out.
I used to catch the bus down here. I used to walk from 5th Street up to here. That was our bus stop. So every day I'd walk by the store. I'd stop in, visit. I then started coming in and started part-time. ring the register, do a couple odds and ends at night, and then I decided, yep, this is what I want to do. So that's how I started, and never stopped back, never looked back since then. We're melted. No tomatoes, though. No tomatoes. Keep the tomatoes. Once we put tomatoes on, and let me tell you, it's not a pretty sight when they're on your windows the next day. I say the customers own this. I'm just their worker. The people that work here want to be here. We make, we just have a love for doing what we're doing. Why do I think they come back? They feel comfortable when they come in here. And then when they bite into the sandwich, lots of love.
All I know is whatever we get, the food's always fresh, service is great, and we can always tease with Tony.
Toast the hoagie roll, make sure that hoagie roll doesn't burn. Just disregard the flames coming from out of the toaster. That was nothing, okay?
That guy right there, Tony. Always a smile on his face. He loves it here, so can't go wrong.
Great sandwiches, making them all great. Not only today, Paris, but every day. Every day we make them great. Have a great day, enjoy.